This is the best part. Wait. Yeah, that last part right there. That's the best part. In the bottom left, we got our Terran player. Had to go on a bathroom break. Hopefully he's in shape to play now. He is.
Marine King Prime.
There he is in all his glory.
Drink it in, nerds.
He has to win this or he's not going to win the GSL.
Shut up. In the upper right, we have our Zerg player. He is.
Ajuk Shimbor.
Try to accept him before he destroys you.
What is that from?
I don't know. What is that from?
I've heard it before, I think. Pretty sure.
I can't remember, actually. No, that's from some famous movie. Oh, God, what is that
Someone will
from?
tell us.
Tweet at us.
There's
let us
too
know.
many smart people watching this, Tasteless.
Yeah.
Hey, there we are.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, the little automatons, yeah.
Yeah, they were together. They were talking.
Yeah.
They were casting
They were probably casting the game right there.
Probably. So, Tasteless. What is this? Is this Gasp Command Center first?
Qua.
Does Artosis know everything?
Thank God you're not a GSL player. It would basically be like hacking.
Yeah, hacking with my mechanics, I don't think it would help that much.
You know what's going on? We got 2,000 minerals. God damn it.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. Well, he's Command Center first, so I want to see if Symbol is man enough to go 3 hatch before pool.
I hope he is.
I'd love to see that. How man are you, Symbol? Man enough for 3 hatch before pool?
He's like, I don't know why you're judging me for my builds right now.
Oh,
he is a man.
Is. I love Zergs that will do this. This is something that Zergs would do in StarCraft 1 if it was a Command Center first, and it's pretty fantastic. It makes you feel good. 3 hatch reproduction, pretty sick. Having them all up that quickly, pretty awesome. The creep spread gets out quicker.
You know, the momentum of the game is just off the hook when you do a strat like this.
Yeah. Queens are great, man, but hatches are where it's at.
It is.
You think a queen is good? Look at 6 broodlings. All right. So where will Marine King go from here? It looks like he's going triple command as well.
You gotta remember, Marine King doesn't scout with his SCV, so he doesn't even know that there's 3 hatches on the way here.
Yeah. Do you think he's going to go for... Yeah, he's going to go another command, isn't he? You know what Symbol should have done when he saw Command Center first? He should have known it's going to be triple command and gone 4 hatch. Should have gone to 4 bases. How
just keep
sick would
making
that have
hatcheries, and the other guy makes another command center, and suddenly it's just like they run out of expansions.
Wouldn't that be neat?
Then immediately Marine King texts to an engineering bay and starts making planetaries in the middle of the map. Oh, yeah.
In the meantime, Symbol makes all of his hatcheries into hives.
Yeah.
So they have more hit points.
Oh my God.
That's damage a hive can tank under your broodlords. So sick.
Wow. That's probably what that would look like. Let's check for the 1 gas over there. Wait, did he check the other side of the gas? Can you check for me, Artosis?
Oh, yeah, I'll check for you, Tasteless.
Thanks.
I do anything for you, Tasteless.
You're such a great co-host.
Yeah, he knows about both gases. So he's actually on 3 queens at once, which is pretty awesome. He's going to be able to start his creep spread very quickly if he likes. I'm excited to see if he goes extra queens. I would love to see like 6 queens here, just to get that creep spread so ridiculous against someone that's playing a greedy side like Marine King. You know, the best thing against greed is to be more greedy.
Yeah. I think that's in the Bible or something like that. I don't know where you got that from.
Yeah, no, it's one of the commandments.
All right.
Thou who art greedy shalt be smite down by thou who art greedier.
Yeah.
Artosis 3:17.
3:17. Did you watch WWF?
Yeah, it was the biggest.
It was WWF. Was it WWF back then or WWE? Because it's WWE right now, right?
Yeah, it was WWF and WCW were the 2 organizations. WWF won out and kind of absorbed them, and then the World Wildlife Foundation sued them and had them switch to WWE.
Is that true?
Yeah. That happened after I stopped watching.
Now, I was that kid that was like, I thought I was so smart because I knew that the wrestling was fake.
Oh, wow, you're just so smart.
I know, I was like, duh, guys, it's fake. When in fact, although you will meet kids, actually, I met like people that were in my high school that like thought that was real, like really thought that was real, and I'm like, oh my God. Like,
yeah, no, I didn't think that, but I really enjoyed it. I think probably inside my deep mind, I like tried to lie to myself. But anyways.
when the Undertaker comes up through the floor, you're like, oh my God.
Paul Bear, where's that urn? All right. We have Mech from Marine
Mech
King.
coming out
Before
now.
I sabotage my character anymore with how much I liked wrestling as a child, we have Mech coming up from Marine King. Meanwhile, Roach's speed in a Baneling Nest from Symbol.
All right, so we're going to have Mech play. Now, when you have Mech play, you're generally going to push the Zerg's 4th base over and over and over. You can do some harassment here.
But we're actually going to have a giant frontal attack. Look how many lings are being made.
Yeah, actually, very good call. I was not even watching the production tab.
Yeah.
Massive amounts of lings coming down here.
You know, the Roaches are actually going to kind of plow through and make the path. Siege mode just started, so this attack is going to hit before siege mode, but there will be siege tanks on the high ground, so we'll see. He has to do some damage, but Symbol is switching it up behind this. He's going to Evos. He's restarting drones. So this is not completely all in, but he definitely can't have it completely smashed. There has to be damage dealt.
This is, well, actually, with the Roaches coming in here, he can actually carve an entrance before the Banelings are even done. And it's not even clear that this is a Roach Bane attack. It could be Roach Ling.
Well, those tanks on the high ground, this has to be getting scary right now for Symbol.
All right, now remember the angle here for the Hellions can be pretty good for taking on these Banelings.
Oh my God, and he's trying to get the SCVs. How many can he really get,
He actually didn't really get that much at all.
Hold on, he's actually still killing SCVs though, and he's gotten 20. Hold on, and let's check how much that's brought him to. Can he get that siege tank? Ooh, that's a big kill too, that siege tank.
Yeah.
So he brought him down to 38 SCVs. He killed 20 of them total. He's at 54 drones. You know what? That was okay. He killed a bunch of units, killed supply depots, got rid of SCVs, slowed down the economy. Even though it's a triple command center, so Marine King will be able to somewhat catch up. Symbol seems to be fine because he still has that Roach tech, so these Hellions shouldn't actually do damage. Let's check what his 3rd looks like. He has Roaches there, and he has a wall at his natural, so yeah, there's not really going to be counter damage.
Oh, nice. You got to get another kill on the siege tank right over here.
Oh, that's such a good
money
move.
right there.
That's money.
That's money.
It's one of your new sayings.
Yeah, dude. That's what we say in the streets of esports.
Yeah. I'm going to go total nerd internet style. I'm like, hold on, Tasteless. I got to wait till something good happens.
All right. And then when you make your really long explanation, it'll be like, too long, didn't read. Look at me with too long, didn't read. That's like the worst thing to ever come from the internet.
Yeah, that's pretty
It's like, too long, didn't read. I'm like, well, I guess nobody's going to get anything done.
Although I do appreciate when people summarize long paragraphs with TLDRs at the end. I do appreciate that, even though I would never type too long, didn't read.
All right. Well, it looks like Marine King's going to take a 3rd. I think that actually can allow Symbol to take a 5th if he wants to. I mean, he doesn't have the push power with the tanks that were lost there. He lost a lot of SCVs. Oh.
It's like, all right, I'll see myself out. Okay, so we do have drops on the way once again.
I don't know why that tickles me so much. So, yeah, he's going to take the 5th base here. And we got a lot more factories coming down here. Roaches are coming up as well. And
it's going to come. There's going to be a big drop. Now, last time Symbol kind of messed up the drop. This is, I would say, a less opportune time for the drop. Likely. But he has an Overlord in a really good spot to see what the anti-air coverage is like. So that could help him out, because if he sees an area where there's just not good anti-air, there's a bunch of siege tanks, he might be able to just slaughter a few of them right off, which would be nice for him.
Well, he's going to take out this Hellium. With the 2 gases finishing over here, he's going to have a lot of oomph when it comes to the tech.
He thought he killed the Hellion.
Yeah, that was bad.
He didn't.
He'll find that out later. Well, let's see. The drop up here can do a lot of damage because of how far the 3rd is from this location.
Yeah, and this could work out better than the Belcher Vestige drop.
Well, the weird thing with the Belcher Vestige drop is he dropped half of the main, and then he's like, oh, you know what, I'm going to drop on the army, and then nothing was, hitting it once. And,
it's scouted.
Peekaboo nerd. All right, he's moving in there now.
He needs to get his units up there, and in fact, he's starting to. Yeah. Well, he can actually just drop on top of the army. He doesn't have to close. And in fact, he realizes that, and looks like he's going to. Now, he does have his Spire finishing up, so if he targets the Thors down, that might give it away to Marine King that he wants to do a big Muta switch. We will see, and in fact, he gets the Thors and quite a few of these siege tanks as well.
Now, if you notice, the Hellions are doing the optimal amount of damage here, so
Yeah.
they're all hitting those roaches.
So Symbol's supply has plummeted, but he can make about 12 mutas if he wants to, while this finishes up. Instead, he does switch into roaches. In the meantime, killing off as many siege tanks as possible.
Ah, dirty.
Thanks, Tasteless.
You know in the water park when you go into that one thing?
I've never been to a water park.
Actually, that's smart. Water parks are really dangerous. You shouldn't go to water parks.
Really?
I'm
I'm actually planning on going to one this
Water
year.
parks, as far as I can tell, are actually incredibly dangerous.
Now that I'm an adult, I can go to a water park.
Yeah, even more dangerous when you're an adult, man.
I don't
when
need
you're
to
a
ask
kid, you
my
can hurt
mom to
yourself
bring
all the
me
time.
anymore. It's awesome. I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I went down a slide on a water park and got hurt like so badly, like one of those ones that's like 5 stories tall.
Well, the thing is, you're so lanky that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
You deserve to be hurt. I don't know why you went down a
I
water
deserve
slide.
to be hurt. That's punishment for being gangly.
Yeah. All right, so we do have 3-3 on the way from Marine King. He's stabilized pretty well. His supply is really high. The actual army of Symbol is not the greatest army you've ever seen in your entire life. Okay, he's got 28 roaches, 13 mutas, 3 more mutas on the way, the rest in roaches. That is not like a really great mech-killing army, but with drops and mutas, he can still do a lot of damage to the main base. He's just going to have to not do a front-up attack into this. Well, he could bring his mutas over because there's no Thors right now, but...
You know, I gotta say, from the way that the Symbol's expanding, I think he's more than 100% confident, if that's possible, that he's going to win this game. He's taking
every
expansions that you shouldn't even take right now.
But at the same time, if you think about it, theoretically that's good because the mech army isn't mobile enough to stop everything.
That's
And
true.
If the mech army is not mobile enough to stop everything, then he's pretty good to go. And look at this, he's trying to take down these Thors right now. The thing is, they do have a lot of upgrades, so it is quite hard to do.
I was going to say, I was like, are there SCVs repairing that?
No, that's literally just upgrades. 2-2 is pretty darn good against mutas with no upgrades. So Muta's doing a little bit of damage.
The humiliated mutas leave.
The one thing I'm afraid of for Symbol is he can't fight straight up still. Even though he's doing good jobs against this mech army, Symbol is going to have a rough time when he actually moves out. He's making more Thors to make sure mutas don't hurt him. And with 3-3 finishing up, a bunch of 2-2 roaches and a random smattering of other things, what is that actually supposed to do?
All right. The mutas taking out that depot back there. And he's doing anything that he can to just keep the Terran back at home. I mean, whatever it takes. It looks like the Hellions are now going to move out the only really mobile unit from the mech army. Now, I don't know how many... There's not an immense... Actually, no, that's a good amount of drones. So
Yeah.
that's pretty huge.
That's pretty nice, but he had over 90, so... You know, losing that many is not actually going to affect him that much. In fact, in some ways it helps because he's refilling with army. Now, Marine
All right,
King
it's
is...
push time.
Yeah, I think he's realizing I have to start moving his bases everywhere.
All right,
there we
and a
go.
nice drop into the main, and I don't think
Perfect.
Marine King is going to allow himself to turn around. Meanwhile, another counterattack over here in the center left.
Oh man, this is exactly what he needs to. Look at this, Marine King just sitting still there, trying to use, I guess, other little groups of units to figure out how to fight this off.
All right, now he wants to take out all those factories ASAP, but this could become a base trade.
Yeah, and in the base trade scenario, you know, luckily Symbol does have a lot of money stored up, but he's got to whittle down that mech army because altogether that mech army beats a max Zerg army.
Yeah. If they ever have to go head-to-head, they lose. But to be fair, there's not... Okay, see, he's being smart. He realizes base trade. He's making mutas right now.
Yes.
He needs to kill all the flying structures.
He does indeed, and not just that. You know, Marine King's going to be running around the map. He won't even go siege mode unless the roaches start to come, I think. You know?
Also note, there's nowhere to hide buildings for Terran. There's actually nowhere. The entire map is taken.
That's right. So and with that entire map taken, I mean, Marine King has to walk absolutely everywhere, which is going to give Symbol some time to try to work through this. But 5 Thors with 3-3 upgrades, even though 24 mutas are making, there's SCVs here repairing. I'm not entirely sure how this goes.
He needs to get those out of there.
I've never seen 5 3-3 Thors go against about 30 mutas with 1-0. I haven't seen it.
All right, now we have 2 flying structures en route over here, bottom left, center side of the map. And he needs to intercept that, like, now. Oh, hit the command center.
Looks like he's-
All the things he needs to do, all Ranking has to do is get the Thors under one of these flying structures, and oh my god, Symbol's actually not doing this fast enough. Oh my god, he needs to get these.
Yeah, there are SCVs building other things as well. Looks like he will start taking out these command centers. He does not want them to catch up with the Thors. Now
there's 2 more flying structures over here in the center right.
he's going to have to start rotating, by the way, where all his drones are and whatnot. And in fact, it's really sad that Symbol doesn't have Burrow right now. Burrow would be amazing for him at this moment.
Oh, that's very true.
Because there's just not going to be scans. And Burrow is something you can definitely pick up a lot. Now notice he's rotating his drones. You're going to probably want to send stuff towards the top left.
Now, believe it or not, he should not have gone for this command center. Now, here's an interesting situation. He can go back and actually park under the command center that he's making over their top upper right.
Yeah, but he needs to take out more hatcheries as well.
No.
Marine King just has 98 supply, and that's it.
This is a wild game, guys. Are the Mutas going to find it? Are the Mutas going to find it?
28 Mutas right now.
Another command center being planted down there at the bottom center.
He's got to be careful, because if he runs into these 5 Thors with those Mutas, oh my god, that's a lot of damage. He just lost 2 Mutas there. 2 more are completely
He should know that
deep red.
there's something else in the main. Okay, the Roaches can go up in the main now, so the Mutas don't have to get it.
Now he needs to run away from this stuff. Anything you pick off on the sides is great, but a full frontal attack, it's hard to say who would win this. Symbol, look at the mini-map, guys. That's what you want to be watching right now.
Yeah.
Notice all the red blobs running around. It's almost artistic, the way he's checking everywhere on the map. He's keeping his army away.
Now remember, there's only so many SCDs here. Now, did he lift up? He got the command center. That might actually cost Symbol the game. Oh my god. Oh no. Ouch. All right.
Goodbye, drones.
That's a lot.
That's a massacre.
That
95.
Okay, wait, he's gonna get the command center. Did he get the command
Skill.
center? No, he did not get the command center.
No.
The Mutas dived in there and dove in there.
He still has 26 Mutas, same amount as before. There's 10 tanks, 8 Hellions. There's 36 Roaches, 26 Mutas, and 6
I think he can actually take this on head on if he actually hits the 1 or 2. Actually, I don't know. The Thors are
He
pretty
has a
upgraded.
command center to the bottom right, by the way, that he's made. So that's important to know. There are a few Zerg buildings left on the map. How many drones does he have? He only has 2 drones. And he
also
actually
note
needs to
that
make more drones.
He can't actually make that into an orbital, and he can't make SCDs because he's supply blocked.
No. Symbol has a lot of money. So with these drones he's making,
he's going to get this command center.
He can play hide the hatchery all day, Tasteless.
Yeah. It's like a game of whack-a-mole right now.
Yeah. Now, Marine King is going to have to probably start moving a little bit more slowly around the map. He needs to actually keep his Thors underneath that.
Theoretically, he can actually rotate around the map and just eventually exhaust Symbol out of money, and then eventually he smashes him.
As he gets out, is rotating though, Symbol has the opportunity to perhaps catch units. Oh my god.
Oh, is he just going to go for it?
This is stressful. He wants to pick off Thors if possible. If he can pick off 2 Thors, he can definitely win. Now, can he do it? He's going for it. Beautiful snipes on these Thors. The Thor's out of position. Magic box coming up.
He won.
And Symbol is knocking out Marine King.
We're going to see GG here, as it is physically impossible now for Marine King to win. That was a really nice play.
Yes.
Absolutely brilliant. But as I say, it's going to be GG. Marine King, it's Marine King, so he doesn't leave the game right away. But
well, he's looking. Is there like 1 hatch left? What is left?
Yeah, what
exactly?
is his vision actually?
Because he doesn't know how much is left. He doesn't actually see
he doesn't
anything.
actually know. Okay.
As far as he knows, there's a random hatchery somewhere. The thing is, there's like 5 hatcheries, and they're at bases, so he's not going to be able to do it. Marine King, sadly, sir, you will not have won a GSL in Wings of Liberty.
Symbol goes on to face Squirtle in our final best of 3. And
That's right. Hold on, he still has a siege tank. Hold on, he has 3 of 11.
GG. All right.
Wowzers.
Really cool game.
And that was a good game. Holy crap.
GG.
Yeah. Wow, really well played by both players. This round of 16, guys, best we've ever had for sure already. These 2 days have just flabbergasted me at the skill.
Marine King, a crushing defeat for him. He is not happy with that.
No, he's not.
Talk about a stressful game. And, he probably even now doesn't know that there was actually no way for him to win that.
When he dodged MVP in that group, I bet he was thinking to himself, oh, that's a sign.
And now it's my chance.
The bones have been thrown. This is my GSL.
The chicken blood is in the sand.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the only blood in the sand is Adam Marine King at this point.
Indeed. Well, we're going to go on to our final match in just a little bit. It's going to be Squirtle up against Symbol. Excuse me. And we'll be going to that in about 5 minutes, so stay tuned.